Yeah, I feel like
Definitely.
young people should actually know that not every relationship is meant to work. Not every friendship is meant to work.
Damn!
Yeah. Not everything is meant
Oh
to
my
work.
God! Told you. I'm taking a contact. Who else wants contact here?
We're dropping it in the description.
Welcome back in Girls Corner, beautiful people. We love you so much. We missed you. How are you doing? So we're back again with me, your girl, Sandra Mshambakazi, Umunyarwandakazi. We have hot news, hot guests, everything. Let me first give time to my colleague.
Oh, that was smooth. Thank you, guys. Hi, everyone. I'm Lucille, Sandra's daughter, and okay. Let's not get things mixed up. Yeah, and we're good to be here again, and very happy. And we have someone with us. Guess who? Huh?
So people, we always bring you people who have experience, people whatever they talk about, people who are educative. Like today, we're bringing you fire. This person, she's not from Rwanda. She's gonna tell us much more experience. I come in worldwide, you know. So yeah, let her tell us who she is.
My name is Dekra Kerubo from Kenya, and I'm a student at African Leadership University.
Whoa! Did you hear that?
Ooh.
From Kenya. Are you ready? Yeah.
Actually, I didn't catch her second name.
Dekra Kerubo.
Kerubo, right?
Kerubo.
What does it mean?
You're obsessed with foreign names.
No,
What's wrong with
man,
you?
they have this different air around them. So, yeah, what does Kerubo mean?
Actually, Kerubo means still waters, like someone who is very
Still.
calm. Yeah, still waters.
Okay, are you calm?
As you said, she is dark.
I don't think she is. Sometimes people, like for example, Sandra, it means someone very calm and who's a good girl.
Humble.
But in reality, you don't want to know the reality.
What's wrong with the reality?
No one wants to know that. I did research and I was amazed. I plan on changing her name actually.
You're kidding, right?
Like I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna talk about some interesting topic. I know you can guess because it's very interesting. So it's the most stressful events in our lives. So I mean, yeah, we're gonna know what she's been through, what we've been through, but in general, we're gonna know her experience. Yeah. So tell us, what do you think about this particular topic? I mean, you know.
Okay, stressful events in life, I'd say much more comes in when it comes to matters finance. Apart from finance, most people tend to have a lot of issues when it comes to relationships and academic pressure, definitely. So those are the top three things that I think could really make someone's life stressful.
So I mean, you've spoken in general, right?
Yeah.
So how about you, personally?
Oh, Sandra and people's lives.
I would like to know. You know, I'm a curious woman.
I'm just kidding. Duh, look at you.
I'm a curious woman.
Okay, for me, like the most stressful event.
Have you ever been stressed in your life? That's the first
Definitely,
thing.
I feel like that's quite inevitable. Like,
Oh my
example,
God.
everyone gets
I
stressed.
thought I was
Yeah.
alone in this.
But anyways, we all handle like the stress differently. you see
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I mean,
We all
you know,
got strategies to deal with that.
Yeah. But for you, I know how you deal with yours. So
You know?
I know.
Ok. Tu dois m'approcher après ça.
Okay, let's forward. So yeah, tell us. You said financially, relationships. I mean, yeah. Let's say
And
financially.
academic pressure. I go through that as well.
You go through that. I told you, and I know how you handle that, dude. Oh, chill.
my God.
So I mean, so I mean, you people, you want to know how she is handling her stress, but me personally, I want to know how she's handling her relationships first before
Oh
everything.
God. See? There's something. Okay. Yeah. I told you her and her name. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Yes. So I'd like to know. You said stress in relationships.
Yeah.
So how do you handle that?
What kind of stress is that in first?
Thank you.
Okay, well, relationships. I feel like the word per se is so big on itself,
Okay.
but then I sort of feel like people undergo different kinds of stress in
In
relationships,
relationships.
right? We have people who actually undergo issues pertaining like not setting the conditions, right? Like, you know, this is what I want.
You just go
You
through
just go, you know, going with the
like
flow.
a river.
Yeah, going with the
Flowing.
flow. Yeah, going with the flow.
You're kidding, right? Like a river. Oh, okay, that's true.
Yeah, so for me, I wouldn't say that I've really had a lot of stress issues when it comes to relationships.
Like you.
Yeah, because I tend to like consider setting up rules, setting up conditions. That is what I
I love
expect.
that.
Wow, I like.
My whole motto.
But it doesn't mean it has been a bed of roses too,
Oh, no.
because like I feel like
when
things come up all the time. So
Thing.
unexpected things. Right?
yeah, like this whole thing of having to keep time, having to put people first and stuff like that, and you have your own issues to deal with.
I know,
So
right?
Yeah.
it sort of like makes relationships something else. It makes it too bulky for someone to handle it sometimes.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now, how do we deal with that?
So when you reach in such a situation like you see you already set your principles and you meet this person, you wanna have a relationship with him, but he's not coping with whatever your terms are.
He wants to always be first and everything.
Okay, many people do say that people should be given chances to improve on themselves.
Okay.
But
Hey, there's no such chance.
I sort of feel like I feel like when it comes to relationships, especially young relationships, it's better to avoid something when it's at phase 1 than going to phase 2 and something. So if you give someone a chance,
What kind of phases are those?
and it didn't work out. I feel like there's the first stage of getting to know each other, and then
before you start dating, or like you started dating, it's official.
No. Dating is another process, right? It's another step. I think
This girl is so
there is this
experienced.
thing I saw. It was a video, like how other people are in a relationship. So there's a person jumping. So he jumps from talking to dating, from dating to engagement, from engagement to marriage. The other one is from talking, dating.
Oh, so it's a cycle which never proceeds. That sucks.
Yeah. So I think while talking, right?
Those are the kind of phases.
Yeah, the talking phase. And if you get to realize that someone is actually not who you expect them to be, in as much as you love them so much, there's this feeling brain that tricks you into thinking that you can make everything right.
Okay, yeah, no matter what's happening.
As weird as this sounds, I sort of feel like, just get out of it. Just forget.
Whoa,
ladies!
I told you she's gonna be my whole motto.
Ladies.
I don't know how brutal this sounds, but I sort of feel like if you realize it's really
You're
not
smart
it, then
enough.
just get out.
I need personal advice. I'll take your contact after this.
Sandra and her issues.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, so snap out of it, like get out of the game, and find something better. We all deserve
There's
better.
someone else there.
Yeah?
You feel me?
7 billion people in the world, right?
One will be right, not two. Only one.
Those
You see,
people
I'm telling you, only one will be right.
Why not? Why one?
Because you can't have 2 people who are right for you.
Oh, okay.
It's only one person who is right for you. You're perfect
Trust
match.
me, I know that.
Oh yeah, so
I have to snap out of it.
Yeah, and I feel like it takes a while before you actually get someone who, gets your vibe and all that. Actually, you might come to find people who, they vibe with you, but really, they're not really the people.
At some point,
yeah,
they
and
act
I feel,
a little bit weird.
Yeah, I feel like
Definitely.
young people should actually know that not every relationship is meant to work. Not every friendship is meant to work.
Damn!
Yeah. Not everything is meant
Oh
to
my
work.
God!
Hey.
Told you. I'm taking a contact. Who else wants contact? Here it is.
We're dropping it in the description. Trust me.
Right.
But then that doesn't necessarily mean that you just if you see a red flag, you're just into
Ignore it. Some people ignore the red flags and be like, nah.
They
I
ignore,
know.
but then it's good to ignore sometimes. Like, don't just jump into it. Like, I just saw him do this, so I'm gonna do this. I feel like just give it a try. You're for once, and then in the second phase, if the things really get like working, then go with it. If it doesn't, then snap out of it. You don't need to waste your time.
Oh my God. Hell yeah.
To avoid toxicity, you jump out of it as soon as possible.
Instead
Wow.
of holding
Absolutely.
on,
I learned my lesson.
you gotta
today.
let go.
Yeah,
I like
so
the way you deal with that.
Me too. I'm so impressed. I'm so like coping with
Sandra,
the
what do
way-
you usually do? Can we hear your story?
Me? I told you guys, I don't speak out of experience in girls' corner, please.
Your experience. Oh my God. Yes.
So yeah, like seriously, I'm really impressed with the way you handle it, and I would like to know how you handle like the financial problem.
Yeah, the stress and
The stress and-
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, finances. Oh my God, finances. I feel like this is where most people get stuck because
Yeah.
there's a lot of fun and there's
there's
doctrine of we
certain-
live once and all that kind of shit, and we have to party, we have to do all that. Well, it's
Yeah.
absolutely right to do that, but I feel like people should think in the long term. Like, do you as a young person get to like save your money, not just save your money but invest it? Because do you take your time to know the channels
Yeah.
that you need to like save your money, that you
For
need how you
future
need to work on your finances? For example, my friends and I have an investment circle where we send in cash every month, so that means that we're not going to use all
So it's
the
like
cash.
something you do together.
Yeah, we do together. We are not. It's not sort of a merry-go-round. I find merry-go-round so popular. Like, we contribute money
Yeah.
and give you this time, and the next time we
The
give
next time you
no.
skip, no, every month
That's not what
you're
we
gonna
do.
just put
Yeah.
something in the box.
We contribute money every time to the account, and then like we use it for business. We don't give someone. We use it for business. Yeah.
What business?
We've just been using. For now, we've not really been having.
I'm curious.
At some notes, I was like, she's
'Cause
asking my question.
Are you currently doing that in Rwanda or it's maybe your friends in Kenya?
In Kenya, yeah, in
Oh.
Kenya.
Fantastic.
I understand
I like
that.
Yeah, so businesses that we've been doing are basically small businesses for now because we've not had a lot of funds in our account.
Yeah.
But then we also envision different things like, buying shares with better companies after we
Right.
have like a lot of profit, and also maybe investing in some other types of businesses,
Yeah.
which, we have a variety.
So it looks like you have a strategy of managing your finances. But have you ever met any kind of stress, any financial problem, and like how did you deal with it? Because it seems like everything in your life is like, oh my God, planned.
Like
I
organized.
like that.
Where am I?
Well,
Where are
the
you?
truth
Where are you? Okay.
is, it can never be that perfect,
Yeah.
but you struggle, you strain to like
some
make
point.
it work every time. So if you find yourself bankrupt, I know we have these, especially end month, we have this financial mood. I don't know if you've heard of financial mood. Like, there's just this mood of, you used up your money to do something, and then now you have a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
So that's
And
when
the
you
money you have,
realize
it's like you for all the
Little
200
Yeah.
Rwandan francs. You get
200
something
Well,
like
that's a
that.
lot of money, huh? Don't play.
Wow.
Yeah, so you see, how do you cope with such a situation? I sort of feel like, well, I've found myself in that. I wouldn't want to lie, but
How did you do that? How did you
Honestly,
get out of that situation?
my parents.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Made them be respected, actually.
Yeah. Definitely.
We
I thank
always
God
run
for
to
them.
them when things go astray. Yes.
Yeah, so for me, like, I depend on my parents when I reach a situation that I feel like
When it's
that
the
last,
end point.
that last happened when I was like 2 years ago, because like ever since I took some financial classes, I started being accountable of
Oh,
every
yeah,
penny
even
that
took
I
classes?
Where do you
spent.
take classes?
I
I'm
Somehow
interested.
would need
I'm
some.
interested.
Oh, I took a master class with my friend from UNICEF, Cynthia, but in Kenya. But they shout out Cynthia. I don't know if she's gonna see
yeah,
this.
she gotta see this.
Yeah, and like I really learned a lot of financial discipline because I feel like, it's something that we should all have, especially at a young age.
Definitely. 'Cause
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's thinking wise. Like, few people do that.
Because come a time you'll have a family, you'll have kids, and you need like money. You won't want to start struggling when you're like old and you have a lot on the way.
Yeah.
Sort of
I
feel
see
like
myself
that.
somewhere.
But there's this saying, some people say you only live once. So if I have money, let me use that. Let me enjoy. I don't know if I'm going to
So
wake
you
up
don't have
tomorrow.
to talk
But
about
some
me right
people
now.
say
You
that.
don't have to talk about me right now. Because I live
Some
once.
people say that, and they'll be like, I have a job, and if it's at the end of the month and I got my salary, let me use the money. I'm going to work in the following month and get the same amount of money. Why should I save? Some people say that.
Yeah, I know there's this YOLO spirit that comes.
YOLO,
especially
YOLO.
actually this.
Some people with yellow.
Yeah, it actually comes in after breakups.
Uh-huh.
Actually, this is something I've seen with my friends. Like after breakups, someone has this YOLO spirit. You only live once, so you find like
yeah.
spend all the money. You know what? I feel like people
Take care of
actually use
myself,
that.
huh?
Yeah, people actually use that to like snap out of reality, like just go and
They
disappear.
live in
It's okay to
fantasy.
Grab a new addiction.
yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah, to grab
I
a new addiction to
feel.
distract themselves.
Right.
Yeah, so I feel like it's really it's good to actually know that you live once. Personally, I do feel comfortable if someone like takes time to have parties and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
and
But
enjoy.
then like for me, I feel like if you need to like know how to spend money, I mean, just have like, how is it called, a bucket list, and you know
Yeah,
that at
bucket
this
lists
particular
are cool.
time I'm gonna go out. You get like
And
maybe at
spend
the end
a
of the
certain
month.
amount.
Yeah, maybe at the end of
leave
the
at
month
something.
or something like that. Yeah, and spend this amount of money, so you won't end up doing like a lot of stuff.
Spending,
Yeah, and stuff.
That you didn't plan
Yeah.
to do.
Absolutely.
Wow. We learned a lot today. But yeah, one last thing I want to know how you handle is, let's say this is something that we, you know, girls gonna always look at every corner of life. Yeah, this is something that we all deal with. I mean, you know, the problem of losing a person that you love and everything.
Yeah, that can also cause
Yes.
some stress.
Yes, like a death.
and
you
some
know.
trauma. Like
How would you deal with that? Because that's something that can make you really feel lost and down and no
feel like you
purpose
have
of life and
nothing else to do
everything.
in life.
Yes. So how would you deal with that?
Loss. Coping with loss is another whole burden to many people,
It can be
because this is something that you can't like cure with medicine or something like
And
that.
you
It's
can't
sort of
reverse
emotion.
it. That's the problem. There's no back
Absolutely.
button, man.
Yeah,
That's
and when you're coping with loss, I sort of feel like, I mean, you should find better coping mechanisms, because this is where we find a lot of people end up using different kinds of methods to forget all these.
Yeah.
Some methods which are actually
Something
very
really
dangerous
bad.
and
Yes,
not
yes,
really
yes.
things that you
Definitely.
should actually be doing. So
Definitely.
instead of that, maybe you can like find your close people. This is when you find your close people. Go back to your family. Actually, if anything, I feel like family always comes first. Family comes
hashtag,
first.
family love.
Yeah,
Right,
family
there's-
comes
I
first.
agree. I can't agree anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, find close people, talk to them, let them know how you feel, and if you're a kind
Sharing
of
can help.
person, yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
If you're a kind of person who finds it hard to open up and actually tell people how you feel, this could be because of different childhood wounds.
Yeah, situations. that you
Yeah,
met.
but then you could, I mean, pay and get the counseling, pay to a therapist or something like
true.
that.
Also, you believe
Wow.
Yeah.
you believe that can
Well,
help.
guys, you hear
A lot
it.
of people believe therapy is like wastage of money or something.
Really?
Something.
No, therapy is
Especially
life.
African parents, like telling you, I'm going to therapy, Dape.
Actually, the thought is justified, but then you actually find out that it's always a waste up until you find a person who cannot open up easily to close
Yeah.
people. Yeah,
They need strangers to open up.
open up.
That's right.
Absolutely, yeah.
I agree.
A lot of people should understand
Wow.
that.
I mean, yeah.
Just because
We've learned a lot today. I feel like we shouldn't end this, but
I
you
know, right?
We can't stay here forever.
You gotta
Yeah.
go.
So we gotta go. We're gonna leave. We're gonna ciao. We're gonna
For now, eh?
flick it up. So thank you so much for being with us.
Dekra! I
Oh my
forgot your
God.
second name. Oh my.
Still, what is Kerubo?
Kerubo! So yes, shout out to Kerubo. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
for
joining
being here.
us.
Oh
It
my
was
God, it
fun.
was good to have you.
exciting. Yes, we were so
I
honored.
feel
to
like I
have you
took a
here.
lot of notes.
You too.
Snapping out of
Yes, she's nothing right now. Oh my god! Wow. So yes, guys, don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to
Definitely.
like,
You gotta
to
do that.
watch everything. Please, guys, this is so awesome. This is.
I bet
don't
you
know.
learned something as well.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you did. Yes. So
Def.
don't miss out on our next video. Subscribe, comment, everything.
Shout out to the crew behind.
Yes, yes,
to
yes. We love you guys. We
Anda.
love you.
Yeah.
You see this heart here? It's all yours.
We love y'all.
All right, ciao. See you next time. Peace out.